Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. This video we're gonna make a QPSK quadrature phase shift keying transmitter using HackRF. As you can see, my HackRF is running. I have N210 with WBX card in it. I think that goes up till 2.2 gigahertz. You can change it with UBX40 as well, where you can get a frequency from 10 megahertz all the way up to 6 gigahertz. And on the other hand, so this is connected to my laptop, and I also have USRP, which is also connected to my laptop as well. So the setup is quite simple. There's a modulation block which is called PSK mod, and I'm using a random source here. If you guys can see this clearly on this flow graph. And we're doing nothing else. We're just actually generating a phase shift keying signal and quadrature phase shift keying, and we're transmitting it using a USRP block right here, USRP sync block. The cool thing about USRP is that it has a wider bandwidth. It's a complete full duplex system, and it will let you prototype your system quite nice, and you can rapidly prototype your transmitter and receiver system. So the flow graph is quite simple. You have a random source that is generating samples from 0 to 25, 255, and you're getting about 10 mega samples, and you keep repeating it. So after this is going into a PSK modulation block. I haven't changed anything. I have just changed the point to four constellation points, which means you have quadrature phase shift keying, which means you will have 4 different points. 4 different states, which means 2 bit at a time is being packed together. So all the stuff is the same. After that is going into a multiply constant block, just to multiply, to provide gain, just to multiply it. And then after that, we're looking at a constellation diagram using a constellation sync. You can also input a frequency sync as well. So I can do that right now with a frequency sync. You can also do that, and then after this frequency sync, you can just simply do that. Just leave everything as is. Whatever the default value is, frequency is being changed by this variable block, and the gain is being set by this variable block. Now constellation block is as same as thing as a frequency sync. Go to USRP, go to RF options. So frequency block is where the frequency is being defined. Gain block is being defined by this variable block, and you can use a TXRX to transmit your signal and RX2 to receive your signal. So since you're using a sync block, it will automatically take you to TXRX block. Now the next step is I also have in another flow graph, my GQRX is running. That is connected to my 435 megahertz. So we're going to transmit that at 435 megahertz. This is connected to my, if you were to look at it, this is connected to my HackRF, as you can see this here. So HackRF is a half duplex device. You have USRP, which is currently running. That is USRP, which is full duplex device. So right now, as you can see, so this is just a DC signal. So there's nothing that is being transmitted here. So we're going to see that there's nothing. So this flow graph is running right now. This GQRX is monitoring the spectrum. Right now, there's nothing there. So we're going to start our transmission. So I'm going to start our transmission. We're going to wait for it to start. And while monitoring my GQRX, so once everything gets populated here, you will see, all right, so this is the kind of a spectrum, and this is what you would expect to see. You have these 4 major PSK points, which are much darker as compared to these other points. These are just some additional points, but these are the 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your constellation plot. And this is the kind of a bandwidth is supposed to occupy, starting from negative 110 to all the way up to negative 110. That's the kind of a spectrum you should see. And while this is running, let me just make this smaller, like this. I mean, these are just noise blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you're seeing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 5, this is just block. Main blocks are like, these are the main ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 main points. If you were to go ahead and look at your GQRX, and this is exactly what you're seeing at 435 megahertz, almost about the same bandwidth that you're seeing your signal. And if I were to turn off my transmission, uh, just turn this off and look at my GQRX, you won't see anything. So that's a simple way you can transmit using USRP. I'll be making more videos on USRPs because USRP is a much robust device as compared to the other, but also is expensive, like HackRF and things like that, and Adlam Pluto SDR. So this was just a small demo of transmitting QPSK signal, how you can generate QPSK signal. You can also generate higher modulation schemes as well. That's just to show you that indeed you can transmit this using your USRP, how you can use that. The cool thing about USRP is once you have set up, so the data get transmitted via Ethernet cable. So, and your computer or your laptop should have like 1 gigabits per second card as compared to X310 that requires about 10 gigabits, and plus it will have an SPF or SFP connector that allows you to connect as well to higher gigabits rate. So you'll get like a strong transmission. Plus, this is a network series, so this also has a capability where you can connect multiple of these in a MIMO configuration as well. So I hope you find this video to be helpful. If you have any questions, just leave it in a comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.